Looks like I'm close to the city center again.
All right, I wonder how much more is to this game.
I can't imagine there's a lot. I think our goal is probably probably can't see it from here.
I'm assuming the goal is going to be at the heart of the city, and you said it's close to it, so...
There's a building with like a big green light coming out the top of it, so I assume that's where we're going.
Well, hustle up, kiddo. Man, they wasted no time stripping these cars down.
Yeah, I mean,
that one's still got its tires. I guess they just showed up. You better hurry up and finish your shopping and get the fuck out of here.
that one's how they got here, so they can't strip the tires on that.
They can drive cars into town. Just by the time they try to leave, it'll be stripped, so you can't leave with any cars.
Oh, these guys are a little tougher.
Are they? Are they, though?
Yeah. Previous guys took 3 bullets. That was like 5 or 6, maybe. Ow.
They just stood there and let you shoot them in the gut like 7 times, though. That guy didn't. That guy killed you really hard.
Yeah, he sure did. Let's see if I can... Since he's obligingly just standing there.
I'll never get to my ammo.
It turns out 5 sniper bullets hurt a lot, a little bit.
Especially when you have pinpoint accuracy and can hit the exact same spot 5 times in a row. Like we mentioned that one time, it's just the bullet hits the bullet that hits the bullet that hits the bullet. It just keeps going deeper and deeper.
It just pushes the previous bullet deeper in. Some Datura on the table over there. Where is the man? I want to get an angle. There he is. Hi, guy.
My elbow. I need that to hug people.
Better stay behind cover and move quickly.
He just lays down on the ground. He's not dead. He's just laying there like, what's the point of living if I can't hug anybody? I'll just wait until I die. Did a time lapse like 3 months until he dies of starvation. Bleh.
Here's another concrete playground. Oh, hi, guys.
Time, defeat the enemies. You guys realize you have guns, right? That guy's spooked. He's like, I'm getting the heck out of here.
Where is he going?
This is the most chaotic of war zones I've had the misfortune of being.
It's fine.
Time get distracted by this super cool, fun concrete playground that looks like it would break everybody's ankles.
I wonder if this playground is safe for kids.
Are safe. No.
I
just can imagine one kid trying to jump and completely like flubbing it on one of those blocks and just like falling and like face planting to the edge. One of the others like,
no, it's fine.
And then their mom from the bench just like takes a drag on their cigarette.
I was never good at chess. There's just a refrigerator out here in the middle of... This isn't plugged into anything.
It looks like a vending machine of some kind.
Is it? It looks like a...
It's got like a little dispenser thing on the bottom, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, I guess it is.
Time beat the heck of level.
Cough, the path ahead is blocked. You could climb past that. Come on.
No, you can't. Time, that's impossible. Look at this. Look at this impossible obstacle in front of you. Look, all of the bits that are able to go through are blocked. How is he supposed to get over that time?
This seems to be the only way ahead.
That's right. Ignore my question because you know you're wrong.
I mean, you could just kind of, they're like barely on fire at all. You could just kind of like squeeze past there.
Time, if you had to squeeze past this, would you do it in real life?
Probably not, but I'm also not in like a drug hell zone.
There you go, Time. You admit that in real life you wouldn't do it, but now you're like, it's stupid. Why don't have very. You probably wouldn't have walked over that little like waist high wall in Time Easy either if you had the choice in real life. You would have been like, man, that's kind of close to the edge. I think I'd probably slip and fall. I'd probably be more safe. I mean, they closed the gate. They clearly don't want anybody going that way.
Dream apartments. We got a lot of guys.
Somebody's using that book from Knights of the Gates of Hell to do some kind of wacky shenanigans down that way this time. You better be careful.
Yeah, we kind of probably should deal with that.
It might have been Doc Ock, because this looks like his modus operandi. Just fill the streets with gas. That's a thing I'm known for to one person in the world because of that game they played when they were a kid. That's just what I do.
I just fill the streets with gas.
Get gassed, idiots. And Carnage was there. And Carnage just, like, looks back. He had like a Slurpee in the background. He just looks up like some saying,
Oh, Carnage.
No, Carnage. You shouldn't have ever been a character, but that's fine. You were kind of cool for like a minute. Ow. That's my neck. I need that for breathing and putting food.
Pause. I gotta reload. I like how they look over at me but don't aggro.
Yeah, they clearly know you're there, and they're like, well, we're not allowed to... He wasn't allowed to...
That guy didn't notice anything.
Time, look at that car again.
Which one?
Just zoom where you were looking a second ago. To the right. See him? He's like, I love car faces. They always look goofy. That one looks like it's yelling. He's like, I just can't take the pressure.
It's too scary. There's so many, like, gunmans.
I do believe one more dusty road would be just a road too long.
APC ahead. Need to stay behind cover.
Whoops. Remember that RPG I told you about? Turns out this is the FOB.
That's not where that goes.
Time. You only have 20 more bullets to kill this one guy and maybe the APC.
Oh no.
Hold on a second, I'm gonna get you in a minute here.
Not enough. Boo.
Alright, well, give me a second. It's gonna take a minute. I gotta walk over there. I got my track pants on so I can hustle a little bit, but I don't like a bike or nothing. Hey, you see that square ass thing on the bottom? You see that square ass thing on the bottom where you walking around for a second there?
Where? Oh.
You see that? You see that? That's funny.
That's fine. Whoa, okay, you can see me.
Hey, watch out. They have guns. That's scary.
They do have guns. That's a little scary.
This should be a horror game where there's a monster in your house and it's like super deformed and ugly, but it doesn't kill you with anything other than just a gun. Is there a piano? Is that music in the game?
I think that, yeah.
Going. Has that always been part of the combat music? I don't remember that.
No, I think that's, there's like a bar or something over there, so I think there's like maybe... There we go, just enough ammo.
Somebody had one too many. He's like, let me go ahead and hit this shit real quick. You guys are gonna be impressed. He starts running his hands, like not even the fingers, just like his palms across it.
I know how to do the scales really good.
Well, first of all, that's chopsticks that you were trying to do, and second of all, you did it really badly. So you were wrong on two things there, kiddo.
No, I'm doing the scales. Blom, 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 blom.
I'm doing the scales.
Let's go check out this. The Barbed Rose Bar.
Are you even allowed in there?
Unconditional peace and love, giant missile.
Oh, baby.
A free toilet inside. Tourist toilet inside.
Only for tourists. If you're local, you have to buy at least one drink.
Oh, boo. Is that a sniper magazine? No, it wasn't.
Ooh, we're not your outhouse out here, nerd.
But I gotta go.
We'll go out to your hacking your concrete ass apartment in one of these Khrushchevkas around you or whatever the hell they are, and go ahead and use your own damn bathroom.
The bar's locked. Need to find the key. I have so many rifle bullets. Jeez.
And maybe you should use that to beat the game. You might need to dump like 25 of those into the APC in a second, though. Reminder, there's an APC down there that you want to watch out for. Or did you kill that and I just didn't notice?
No, I killed that with the sniper rifle.
Oh. I guess if you get hungry later, you could just take bites. Oh, don't die.
It's fine. I got him.
With the APC dead, I guess. Oh, time, don't die.
That was a lot of.
Maybe you should have used it. Maybe you shouldn't have used the sniper rifle on the APC.
Well.
Okay. Maybe you should finish killing the men before you kill the machine, Time.
I didn't even see those guys. Cheating.
Here he is killing them all.
Yeah, here I am killing them all. Bang. He took like a little bit of a shot at me, I guess.
Well, he's on break. He's like sitting at a table with one hand holding like a sandwich, and he was just kind of like popping shots off with his 9mm while you're running across the field in the distance. If I got him, I got him, but if I don't, whatever, I don't care.
He had to keep me on my toes.
I don't want him to interrupt my sandwich if he gets too close.
He's got one hand with the sandwich and just like one hand with the gun.
That's what I said, Time. He's just munching away while he's taking pot shots at you.
Okay, let's pop this. He's not there. Well, that's fine.
Can I put like can I screw like a temporary lid on top of this can of Datura I just popped over so I can save the rest of this for later? Time! That was a human man you just shot a rocket at. Hit him right in the hip, or whatever the fuck it was we said last time when we looked into that.
I think it was the hip, yeah.
Imagine getting shot with an RPG and all you get out of it is like a bad hit for the rest of your life. Like, ah, man, it just gets sore in the winter.
Ow. Jerk.
Time, you just let that sniper shoot you. Oh no, the APC, the sniper's dead. Why didn't you deter your way up to it? Also, you better just go ahead and hang in there. APC, we've got 50 more clips of this goddamn gun that we're shooting at you.
I have so many bullets.
I wonder if anybody's ever considered doing this in real life. APC got you down, just run up and start shooting the same exact spot 700,000 times. You're drilling a hole to the driver. He's like watching you do it like, oh my god. If only we hadn't run out of gas at this particular part of the town.
There's just nothing we can do about it. Boom.
I'm right.
A green energy barrier is blocking the path.
And now not only he, but also the APC are crispy bacon textured. That's what happens if you get shot 7,000 times in the same spot in an armored vehicle. If somebody shows up with small arms fire.
You just become bacon textured.
Yeah, you gotta be careful about that. He's like, he like jumps up and he like straddles it. He's just taking like gnawing bites off, like.
Bacon.
Bacon's overrated.
It's okay.
Now, if it was like a sausage or something, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, sausage is better. I agree.
Perhaps that blue light is where you need to go, Time.
It's, yeah, over here.
That is a pink light. I thought I saw a blue light behind you, but I guess I must be hallucinating. Oh, it's the lighting on the wall there, I see.
Oh, I see, yeah. The light.
That's the opposite direction of the green beam you're going in.
I have to go to this bar. It's very important to go to the bar.
Why? I'm not thirsty. You shouldn't be either. I guess I own this because I have the key to it.
Yeah, this is mine now. Oh, hello. This is mine now.
Okay.
I just wanted you to know.
He like takes one long-legged step over the counter and then just like leaves. Goodbye.
This must be an Eastern European hipster bar.
Is that what it is?
They have a flamingo.
It looks like it's from the 70s.
Yeah. They have a possibly a lady, I think.
Is this like that thing where things that are popular in America end up being popular outside of America like 20 years later?
Maybe.
And it's like, this is what the 70s like bars looked like, and then like in the 90s is what they look like in Russia or something. I like how you put your mouth up against the microphone when...
I didn't do that.
Oh.
That was in the game.
Yes, I was talking about your character doing that because there's a microphone in front of him. Time!
Hello. Welcome to the Barb.
Yeah, you do this guy. I did the last two characters.
Welcome to the Barb Rose. I'm Barb. There is no toilet here. You want to piss, you go out back.
We got a bucket by the dumpster.
This said there was a toilet. For free.
Yes, by the dumpster. It's a bucket. You can use it for free if you're a tourist. If you're a local, you got to pay me like, I don't know, half a bottle of heckin' scotch or something. I guess it'd be vodka over here.
To go use the bathroom by the dumpster outside.
That's what I fucking said. He says splashing in the eyes. Try good luck finding the bucket now, Edie.
So, lad, what can I get you? You look like you've been through a lot. A real tough motherfucker. Cheers to you.
He says kissing the side of the bottle. I'll be saving this for later.
To go with all my other bottles of green that I have.
I've been collecting a lot of green with all that green outside. You know, if you just capture it and distill it and like condense it and drippy drip that gas, it becomes a delicious, delicious drink.
Yeah, I have to go out and harvest that energy field.
Also, if you let your cigarettes just soak in it for a while, it makes the smoke green. That's kind of cool.
You got some good Datura herb. So, I think I know what you need for where you were going. We got some extra rare green lizard kiss Datura. Or if you want, I can offer you some Datura laced joints. I roll at least 2 joints a day myself. There you go. Get that in your lungs, son. Pretty good, huh?
What does he smoke 2 in the morning and 2 in the evening?
Oh, yeah.
So you're just wasting your time doing that all day? I guess you have nothing else better to do. I guess you are here in this outdated 70s era-esque like hipster bar in the middle of a bombed out city, so I guess you have nothing else to do.
I can't tell if this countertop is like...
It looks like it has metal grate texture.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that a metal grate texture, or is that just like a weird, I don't know, like carpet maybe?
It's probably just like like, you know how it's metal grade. It's literally a solid sheet of metal I'm choosing to believe right now. That's not what I initially went with, but now I'm choosing that's what it is because I never even looked at the texture until now. He sets the bottle down, clank.
Clank, yeah. So listen, Sonny, you're almost at the end. I heard some rumors around here about you. Somebody said you're gonna take down Father X? Well, I say you f***ing go for it.
Time, language.
We've been oppressed here for too long. We need to have real change, you know what I mean? Not many of your kind make it this far, my kind.
What do you, excuse me, my kind?
What does my kind mean?
What does that mean? Time, explain what he meant by that.
Well, you know, my kind.
He says your kind, regular humans, not like me. Then he takes his ruby sunglasses off and shoots a power beam through his ceiling.
Oh, mutants, I see.
Why else would I be wearing these ruby-ass sunglasses, idiot? God, glug, 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 glug.
Man, Cyclops really been hit hard lately.
Damn, this is Cyclops after they decided to make him a dweeb loser in the movies instead of the leader that he used to be. He's like, I got nothing else. They killed me off. They killed me off. And they brought me back, and they didn't really give a shit. I died again, I think.
I've been here for a while, just working at this bar counter. Not sure what I was before I got here. And smoking this doesn't help remember me.
Our friend Mazel in Discord says that people in real life who try Datura in real world say it's the worst highs they've ever experienced. It felt like they were in literal hell. Well, I'm pretty sure it's toxic poisonous, isn't it? Like toxic.
That sounds like a good thing for people to keep taking for some reason.
Well, when you're desperate for a high, I guess.
I guess. Well, like I said, you don't have to go far. The Citadel of Father X is just around the corner. Though you need to be careful, as it is heavily guarded. They got special forces and tanks guarding the area. Careful, once you go ahead and crawl through another couple extra spooky tunnel sections, you'll be at the final levels. You might want to stock up and get your health up there. Can I have some green? Maybe by the DLC where you get to go ahead and have some green on your gun, yes. Oh boy, green gun. That'll be way more effective. It shoots green bullets. It does no extra damage, but it's green. If you lick the side, you get a horrible... like hell-ish experience high off of it. Just lick that Datura dust off the side. Well, if there's Datura dust on the bullets, does it give the people I shoot with it a horrible, like, hellish high?
Your character like bites the side of the gun. You can hear his tongue like running against it. His eyes go wide. He's like, "This is the worst experience of my life, but I can't stop."
So you prepare for a showdown. However, I have a little gift prepared for you. Something I kept in my underground storage for a while. I think it will come in handy. And I like you. You seem to have resilience. That and some luck will get you far enough. And all you have to do is somehow disable Father X. I'm sure you'll figure it out once you're there. Disable? See a robot? Hello?
Drink. Hold on.
And here, let's drink to your success. Gulp. Now go give him hell. Neat. Oh. No karaoke here today, unfortunately. The lighting. Oh, there's a portal.
I thought perhaps you were being invaded by the other world. Although someone's stinky delusions come to life.
I mean, that does sound like it describes the experience using Datura.
Misery? What do you mean using? Isn't Datura just straight up a toxic plant? I didn't even realize it could get you high.
Apparently, people do it though, I guess.
You know, my favorite high is when I go out into the Amazon jungle and I just start touching poison dart frogs for fun.
I like to lick them.
I have no idea if they're in the Amazon jungle. Time brave this thick-ass cloud of stank.
It is pretty stanky. I hope I don't have to use a gas mask again.
I mean, if you do, you just have to go from one side of the road to the other. And you'll need like 7 of them.
Oh, we have to go to Share HQ time! I knew they'd move to Russia eventually.
Somebody did a number on that building. Jeez.
Look at this whole level that you're not going to be... Look, I hope you enjoy the quarter of what you're about to see that you play through.
Oh.
Oh, you have a tank.
Oh, I have a tank.
What? Okay.
I've got...
The entrance to the Citadel is blocked by energy barrier. Drive the tank around the city and destroy the energy pylons.
Okay, alright. Am I hitting it? Apparently.
You are, yes.
Evidently I am.
Wow.
Well, maybe we shouldn't be shooting our small arms at the tank. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure that's the exact opposite of what's supposed to happen with those. Is that supposed to happen? Did you just break the game?
Tom, you might have just broke the game.
I think it was supposed to happen.
Is it doing what? That's literally there to stop things like tanks from rolling through.
Nah, this one's just built different.
Yeah, remember that the landing of Normandy where they had that real footage where the tanks landed? They just started crunching up the metal things they put down. They just go, oh my god!
It's over. I have the high ground. Ow!
That's not even fair time.
Oh, hi, hello. There's another one somewhere.
No die time. That's not the direction the arrow was pointing, but that's fine.
No, yeah, the arrow's kind of...
That bus is trying to sideswipe you. Be careful. It was going to ruin the decal on the side of your tank. You're going to have to get that buffered out. They were going to drive away afterwards and not give you their insurance information. You're going to pay for yourself. Heckin' bacon bus. Thanks, bacon bus.
Thanks, Bacon Bus.
You say sideswiping it, and then it immediately calls, like, the police. I can't believe this guy would sideswipe me, the bacon bus. You're on my bacon decal on the side of the bacon bus.
You should have been able to crunch these up like it's a monster truck show.
Yeah.
That'd have been fun.
They make them real sturdy in Russia. It's fine.
Well, it's because they still use cast iron to make their cars time. Not gonna waste the process of just car made of cast iron, just super crazy ass heavy. Like solid, you get into one little bump and you break like 7 bones. Whoa! Careful, he was shooting a laser pointer at you for a second there. That guy would be splattered against that wall and they'd have to investigate whether or not that was a war crime. if there's anybody out there who's been hit like directly like in the chest by a tank by somebody who's just like, F this guy in particular.
If there was, you probably wouldn't find much of them to figure it out.
Like, one of two things happened. Either he was hit and then he was exploding just a cloud of person, or he was hit and then he had a hole punched out like in Kung Pao and then he came back later as a villain.
Oh boy, that's a tank.
Oh, careful, there's a rival tank attacking you.
There is... He's dead now.
It's a good thing they're not mashing fire and have like half as much health as you do.
Ow, who did that?
Whoops. Keep your front pointed there, Time. That's where your armor's thickest. Wherever it is, keep your front pointed to wherever that came from. Stop trying to cheese it, Time. You're not gonna hit that from here. Somebody
Yeah. Hold on, look
to the left of that. You see right next to that building to the left, there's like smoke kind of sort of coming up for like a second?
Yeah, I was just looking at that. I think that's my bullet hitting over there somehow.
What? Is there a ricochet happening over there, Time?
Maybe?
Against this shop stall, perhaps? A really sturdy cast iron shop stall?
Yeah, there it goes again.
Oh my god. I'm shocked that there's ricochet in this.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the... Woo.
I saw that green M and I thought it was a parody of McDonald's for a second. I was like, I haven't had a big smack in a while.
I'm gonna get up there.
I like how they made the statue, but they have him holding an actual AK-47. That's crazy.
Game did not like me doing that.
Time, stop breaking the video game. I'll have to contact the developer and tell him that you're breaking their game.
I'll just send him a message that says, boundary break, boundary break, boundary break, boundary break, boundary break. Dash time.
That's all it says, just boundary break. Ow! I can see it bouncing off of things here.
I'm surprised he added ricochet.
Yeah. I guess the Molotovs bounce off of stuff.
Well, the Molotovs are like a handheld lobbing item. I'm surprised that he added ricochet for these, but I guess it's... I don't know. I guess in real life they would ricochet, but...
The thing this is ricocheting off of, by the way, appears to be a chain link fence.
Oh my god. They build a sturdy there with their cast iron chain link fences over in Eastern Europe.
Where?
Whoa.
Surprise, idiot, you were shooting at an inflatable.
Remember? They actually did do the inflatable tanks.
You remember in World War II when they did the inflatable tanks? Yeah, I was about to talk about that. That's so goofy. War's silly sometimes, Time, and it worked, so... Just go and make some fake vehicles and make them think you have like a gazillion peoples over there and they won't attack you. Remember, wasn't there a story where supposedly someone in China like had like a small garrison of people defending a fortress and there was a huge ass army coming to attack? And they tried to throw them off by like opening the gates and then having somebody sit above it like playing an instrument to fuck with them. Be like, come get us, idiot. And then they were like, oh, I don't want to attack that. I think there's a trap, and they left. Was that a real thing, or was that like a myth?
I've definitely heard of it. I think it was supposed to be like Suke Liang or something. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Well, I certainly know who that is. Specifically that guy.
He's like the big...
Yeah, Time, I know. He was my friend. I met him once.
It's your friend, yeah. Yeah, I've definitely heard that story.
Wasn't there another one where like somebody was just super sassy at the gates and they were like, man, f this guy. I think he's trying to trick us into attacking, and he left. Something like that. Was that the same story where like somebody at the gates was like I think there was some, I don't know if this one's real, probably not. But like a fortress was left with like one dude and like the people that maintain it. And then like people showed up to attack it and he like lied about there being a bunch of guys. He was like, man, it's just me. You should come attack me right now. I'd hate it if you attacked me right now. Whoever showed up was like, nah, I'm not falling for this. This is stupid. He just left. I think I might be thinking of a cartoonish parody of the story I just told you about the guy on the gates with the instrument.
Maybe.
Because it sounds very silly. It can't have been a real thing.
I mean, even the guy on the gates with the instrument is kind of silly.
That's probably not real. It probably didn't happen. That's probably greatly exaggerated. Like, they probably had a whole, like, high school band up there doing their drums and shit, flicking their batons around, just tricking them into thinking. That's probably the real version of what happened, you know what I mean? An American high school drum, like, marching band was on the gates. That's what happened.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Time crunch up these garbage cans so that everyone shows up later and they're like, oh, I wish somebody had left like a notice or told me. I had to come down my Khrushchevka to try and throw this away. I had to walk down the steps because the elevator's heckin' broken since 1982.
I'm doing it. I'm crunching them up.
Built out of cast iron, those garbage dumpsters.
I like the wall texture to the right here, which is a little bit.
Whoa, that's trippy. It's like you're looking past. I've seen things like that in real life where they make it look like it's deeper than it actually is. You ever see like okay, I don't know what that guy who now currently has a perfectly circular hole in his chest did to you, Time. That's fine.
He looked at me funny.
Well, that was crazy. He was wearing a helmet, but I won't tell anybody.
Oh man, they have bumper cars here.
All cars are bumper cars in this particular part of the wherever the hell we are. Where are we? Time, where exactly are we?
We're in Eastern Europe.
We're in Datura Land is where we are. We're in Datura Land.
We are in Datura Land.
Well, I was gonna say, you ever see that thing where like there are some museums or like touristy trap places where they have a room and it's like the floor and the walls are all screens so they can move like an image around you, and like if they do that to people like toddlers, their balance isn't developed enough to understand it, so they just fall the fuck over. They're like, what?
Yeah, I think I have seen that.
Or like those rugs you can get where it's like a hole in the ground and it tricks like pets. They're like, I don't want to fall on that. That's scary.
Yeah.